Y'all so shady. Really, really, Bambi? Wow. Really? You thought it was going to be Cardi B and Lil Nas X? Cardi being pregnant ain't nothing new, girl. She just pregnant. She got fucked. And so, there we go. Lil Nas X kissing boys and stuff. I mean, girl, you know, we see that all the time, girl. That's what the girls do. And Nivea co-signing. Girl, really? First of all, before we get started, I want you guys to know that my lips will not be this perched and glossed and moisturized without liquid burns. So make sure y'all go over to Etsy or wherever y'all need to get liquid burns. Now, hold up. Y'all, Bill is out of jail. She out of jail, girl. I don't even understand why she was in jail, to be honest. To be very honest. Like, no. She out of jail, girl. Oh. And Harvey ass is in jail. So Bill got out after doing just under 3 years. And Harvey is going in to do 23 years. Did y'all see the video? Look, we got a video that's brought to us by the news stations, girl. I want y'all to see, girl. Bill looks so frail. I ain't know how he was going to look coming out of jail, girl. I had no clue. But he look all right. Let's look, y'all. Look at him. Oh, look at the pudding pop king. Eyes free. Like I'ma start eyes free. I don't know what they saying. So we ain't gonna talk about that though, girl. But look. Who is she? Girl, put Bill back on. Look at him. Oh, hey, Bill. Girl, he was in prison. Yes, I know. I was wondering, where's Camille? Y'all think she's still around? They could at least get. I mean, who is he? I don't know who he is, honey. We're gonna stop there because it's showing folks that we don't want to see. We don't want to see them. They're relevant. But Bill is out. I didn't see. Look. Oh, there he go. Look. Come on out, Bill. Is that a Kia? Help him. They said he was blind. You think he see us watching him? She said she wasn't coming out. Oh, there he go. Girl, hold on. Let's move here because we ain't trying to see. There you go. Oh, they're going to keep playing the same over and over again, girl. Oh, Bill. Okay. So, let me look at the comments. Bless his heart. I've been at work. I ain't seen it. Girl, I was working hard today, girl. Folks was getting on my nerves. I was working hard. I was trying to stay focused, girl. And Alexa said, Bill Cosby was released from jail today. To know more, hit play news. And I was like, who? Who out of jail? How that happened? It's hot outside. I thought hell would have frozen over, girl. Bill is out of jail. Him out. I said, I wonder how Camille feel about it. So I had to look. What happened? How he get out, girl? Like, somebody tell me how this happened. So I had to use some of my literary skills and I had to read some things to that girl. Katrina said he was at the house. She was at the house chilling. She said, honey, I'm gonna wait for him to get here. The Pennsylvania Supreme Court pretty much overturned everything. They said the way the whole case was handled was wrong. Yes, overturned, girl. Overturned conviction. Said the way the case was handled was wrong. The fact that they used evidence in a civil suit that was from way back when. Bill had made a deal with the DA at the time that if he participated and agreed to give a statement that he could not be charged with any type of criminal charges, but would have to pay, money. So when the new DA came in, he just basically said, I'm not listening to that. That don't mean nothing. I ain't following suit. I'm not going to honor that. Nothing. So, girl, this is what I be talking about. They do what the fuck they want to do. How is that possible? So then after that, girl, after that, the judge said that the way the witnesses were talking, so the first witness was able to testify before the other witnesses were able to come and give their statement. And that pretty much just blew the whole trial. So they was like, no, at this point, the evidence was tainted. Like, you tainted the whole trial. So here are two things that happened. Either, Bill, you did that to these girls and you got out on a technicality, pretty much. Okay? Because they did some shit they weren't supposed to do and they allowed it. Folks allowed it. Like, the laws didn't just change. Folks allowed it. And so you done spent 3 years in jail for some shit that you didn't do. That's one. Hold on 1 second before we move further. That's one. But before we go further, make sure we put this disclaimer up. Okay? Let me change some stuff. Hold on. Cause see, y'all know. I'll put some up here. Here's a disclaimer, girl. Oh, look at it, girl. These are just our opinions. We don't have facts, girl. We are taking this information from the news. Okay? The news outlets, Associated Presses and things. We talking about everything everybody else is talking about. It's not necessarily our views or thoughts. Well, they are my opinions, bitch. Let's just be real. So second, either you did it and they fucked up the whole trial by doing things out of order and doing illegal shit, and these women didn't get any justice other than you being in jail for 3 years. That's fucked up. Or you didn't do it and they still fucked up and didn't follow the rules and the laws, and you spent 3 years in jail for no damn reason for some shit that you didn't do. Either or. So the Pennsylvania Supreme Court said, well, basically because of how it was handled and how they're trying to reinstate people's no, sorry, let me back up. How it was handled and the fact that with the whole hashtag Me Too movement going on, that they had to convict because they wanted the victims to feel empowered. Okay, girl, I get that, but empower by following the law. So like I said, two things happened. Either he did it and got away on a technicality, or he didn't do it and went to jail on a technicality. I mean, I don't feel any more renewed or faithful in the justice system at all. And I ain't even up on no charges. So, girl, like, what's happening? What's up, Sly? Right, Katrina, a little bit of both, girl. I mean, he's sick. He didn't get the best care in prison. They say all that. And they also said that they used the fact that he had consensual arrangements, bumping uglies and booties with people, and he used quaaludes during consensual acts. They used that against him in the trial when these ladies said, oh, he did this to me and he did that to me. Now, I'm not going to victim shame, girl, but let's be very real. There's a whole bunch of folks out there that be doing some strange things for some change, a little popularity, to go viral, Kim Kardashian, or to get their career popping. Let's be real. Let's be very, very real. And it's a lot of folks out there, honey, that's doing drugs today to go to work, not even to have sex. So you can't take what people do to survive and automatically make them guilty. Girl. Now, I ain't saying that the Pudding Pop King, okay, is innocent. And I ain't saying he guilty. I ain't got a head and a head to put nobody into. However, girl, this was fucked up. This was fucked up. And then let's talk about how quickly he went to jail. I'm gonna start my shit. How quickly he went to jail. And Harvey, 35 years later, from when he first got his doggone charges, He just now being sentenced, and he being sentenced to 23, and both of them elderly as hell. Like, girl, did they take the Cosby Show off? Like, was it really out of syndication? Did they stop it for real altogether? See, I didn't think they took the show off. Did they? I want to know what Camilla's saying. Camilla, girl, what you got to say? What are Camilla? Let's see. We can look it up. What are Camilla Cosby's thoughts? Look, her name is probably Camille, and I'm having some Camilla because I'm country. Let's see, girl. Let's see if she's released a statement at all. Camille, have you released a statement? Oh, she look good though. Oh, hey. Yes, ma'am. Miss Mamas look good. Oh. Here's what she had to say. So on that was last year, girl. That's old news. We ain't gonna talk about that. But she said that the hashtag Me Too movement was racist. And I'm pretty sure that's an aspect of racism in everything, girl. It just is. Black folk get caught quicker. Others, well, they may never get caught. I don't know, girl. But Harvey, honey. I had to do my nose. The show still come on. Thank you, Royalty. So what we do know, I agree with you, Katrina, whereas there was an area with Bill Cosby that you had to prove whether it was consensual or not consensual. And that was the areas they really tried to focus on, like beyond reasonable doubt. And I don't think they really had reasonable doubt, or they proved beyond reasonable doubt. And the fact that they just outright took this legally binding deal. And that's what got him too. So see, now I feel like y'all don't talk. Don't you get on there talking. Girl, if they try to give you a plea deal, hold your peace. Don't you say shit. Because it don't mean it's going to protect you. That shit going to come back and bite you in the ass just like it did Bill. They wasn't supposed to use any of that shit against him to incriminate him, and they did. The judge at the time didn't give a fuck about it. The DA who took the place of the original DA didn't give a fuck about it. Wasn't nobody in there really trying to fight other than his defense team. Everybody else was like he did it. And I don't know if he did. However, I'm speaking from a legal perspective. This is proof that the social climate actually, creates, well, let me not say create, but it can definitely affect the outcome. Girl, the Pudding Pop King is out of jail. How old is he right now? What they say he 80 something? Or hell, he was 80 something when he went in, right? So how old is he now? Bill, how old you is, girl? Is that disrespectful? Because he our elder. Should I be saying that? Because he our elder. I agree they wanted to make an example out of him. And they did. But all of the people that came 83, I think he 83 as well. Girl, he in his 80s. He older than Methuselah, girl. So all this goes down before the trial. Coco, talk your shit. Because you know what? I feel like when Oprah was trying to buy, they look, I'm gonna give you O. I'm gonna let you have the O channel, girl. But sit on down and shut it on up. So Bill tried to buy the station where his show was aired on, where he made them all that money through all that time. But why would you do all this just to keep him from purchasing? Just don't sell it to him. I mean, what's the problem? And then the people that are there who own it now, there's a lot of shit that's going on that they sweeping under the carpet, pulling the shades, girl, so they can't see, paying people out so they can't do. And they said in the trial that the CBS or his network or his team of people paid people off to keep them quiet. So, girl, y'all still doing that. So, what about some of these people being charged with accessory to the facts? Where they at? Why they not being charged? They enabled. They helped. If somebody is arrested for selling drugs, and then the other person is arrested for selling them, and the other person arrested for buying them. Okay, so why the people who are sweeping under the carpet, why, if they were doing that shit in a murder scene, they would be charged with accessories? So why ain't they charged with accessory now, girl? What's tea? I ain't have an opportunity to talk about all this when it was going down because I wasn't socially present. But I'm socially present and here today. And the day that I done had, honey, I'm not with the food la la today, girl. Okay? Nivea said what Bill supposedly allegedly did ain't nothing new. Wait a minute. He had to get it from somewhere. He's seen somebody doing it. Oh, girl, no, he could be nasty by himself, Nivea. He ain't got to get that from nobody, girl. We not gonna get him too much. He could be nasty right by him damn self. Some nasty shit you ain't got to teach nobody nothing. They just nasty and they know it. But my thing is, in these Hollywood circles, even to this day, hell, they talking about T.I. and Tiny. I don't know nothing about it, but they talking about it. The shit is still going on. And people think they can still do it when they have money, because money pays a lot of silence and a lot of people to turn their head, look the other way, and let the shit happen. Okay? Okay? If you want to put the blame on TV. Oh, I am too. The team helped cover it up. And you are damn right. There were a lot of people behind it because of the amount of money they were making if he did this. Okay? So, Bill, put in Pop King. If you did this. If you did this, girl, you had a lot of people in influential status that was making a lot of money off of you, that y'all was feeding each other, that also catered to keeping this watered down, secret, hidden, people paid off and knew you were doing it and allowed the shit. Where are they? Where are they? Where are the whistleblowers? And I believe that's kind of where the hashtag Me Too movement came from. But girl, y'all know how it is. It's just like the Black Lives Matter movement, girl. If you don't keep talking about it, if you don't keep investing in it, if you don't keep it in everybody's mouths and tongues, it will die out. People forget and it will start repeating itself. I said it. I said it. Tomorrow, honey, Black lives ain't gonna matter if we don't keep the pressure on their necks. Hashtag Me Too is not gonna matter if you don't keep the pressure on their necks. If you don't stop being afraid to talk and tell your shit in your story. If you quit taking these checks and coins to get people to pay you off so that you can be okay while leaving them open to do this to other people, you are just as at fault, girl. So if you did it, girl, shame on you and shame on the justice system for handling this shit in such a fucked up way to where you got off. If you didn't do it, shame on you, justice system, for handling it in a fucked up way that imprisoned an innocent person, like we do every day. And people keep talking about trust the process, trust the system. Girl, fuck the system. Fuck that process. Them hoes don't give a fuck about you. Period, poo. They do not care. This video will not be monetized, I'm pretty sure. And guess what, girl? Okay. See, I ain't want to talk about Lil Nas and Cardi B, getting pregnant and screwing. I want to talk about shit like this here. Bill out at 87,000 years old, girl. Harvey Weinstein is going in at the age of 97,000, girl. All these years, if they're both guilty, all these years they done did and convicted people, victimized women. Okay? Use their power. And this is some old male shit too. Men are the worst of doing this shit. Want to use your power, your money, and your influence to make somebody do some shit. And it's usually men with little bitty penises. I mean, that don't know how to use it. You know, coerce these people into doing shit. Girl. Oh, hold on. Baby, I'm sorry. I ain't see you back there, girl. The Pudding Pop King is out, girl.
Girl, I said if she called him the Pudding Pop King one more time.
Is he not? What you know him from other than Cosby show? You know him for what? Them Pudding Pops.
The Jello pudding. Yeah.
Well, now and Quaaludes. I'm sorry.
I can't. Child. That's what I say, honey. He didn't build and pay somebody's bills, honey, and then got out of jail.
He was paying them bills before. Like, why all of a sudden
But you
y'all
know
was like,
what?
oh, we sorry. We
You
did
know
it
what?
totally wrong. What
He may
happened?
he may not have been paying for it back when he was doing the Cosby Show, but I think what he was doing, he was getting his little freak on, and I think I would hope that they were consenting, but instead of him paying for it, he put them in places to make money. Because if you look at some of the people that came out, even some of the celebrities, as far as Janice Dickinson, what was she the first supermodel, top model, whatever she claimed to be?
I'm just
I'm
saying.
still trying to figure out how she was the first supermodel. But anyway, that's neither here
I'm
nor
trying
there.
to fit no
Um,
disrespect to the I don't want to disrespect any of the victims at all. I just
no, I'm
want to
not
know why she
disrespecting
was the
them,
first period. Like, could you found somebody else? Like, okay, that's kind of fucked up to say. But like, huh?
but I do think that he put them in positions to be able to make money.
I believe, okay, so let's go there. There are people that I've seen on YouTube put themselves in position to do shit as low as YouTube is concerned. So you knew that you was messing with somebody who was on TV. You went to his place, his room by your damn self. At some point, I'm not victim shaming, but I'm just saying you got to be fucking smarter than that.
For I think
Unless you knew you was gonna do what you had to do so you can get what you needed to get. And if that's the case, girl, you did your shit. Even swap is
unless you're
no
a
swindle.
child actor, you don't just go places. Even child actors have people that handle them, but stuff still happens, and I'm not, we ain't going
Mm-hmm.
into that. But as far as you being a young woman in Hollywood, even though you're grown,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to take a meeting with a man at his hotel. You should have your manager, your something. Somebody else should have been
Right.
with you.
Why would you go by yourself? Not saying that, and honestly, you should be able to go by yourself. But let's just be real.
You should,
We're in
but if this
2021,
is a
girl.
business,
We know better. You don't go by your
right?
damn self unless you knew you was gonna crunch and munch on each other, girl. And then all of a sudden you feel some kind of way about it afterwards to ensure that you get what you needed out the situation. Because sometimes they say shit just to get you there, and then after they done got the good done deadbeats, they not trying to honor what they say. Oh,
And
bitch,
I
well, I've
mean,
been raped, and now I'm gonna get what I need because bitches is gonna fuck with your whole persona, and somebody gonna pay me off. It could go either way.
true. It was. Have you seen that movie with Demi Moore? And it's a movie way back in the day. She became this guy's boss, and they ended up sleeping together in the office, and it was a whole big thing. She was trying to get the dude fired, but luckily he had a voice record. I have that movie somewhere, and I need to find it. But we'll come back to that. But anyway, so it's not that stuff doesn't happen, but um,
Girl, the way they did Meek Mill, from what I've been reading about that girl, that baby.
the
But
judge
the
fucked
judge is
him over.
like I feel like,
She was
girl,
trying to
Meek
be a
Mill, did you
celebrity,
used to mess with her sister, got her pregnant, and then take care of the kids? Because baby, she got a personal vendetta against you.
right?
She got this baby mama spirit against him.
She was on Wendy Williams every other week.
I mean, girl, just do your job. And why is it okay for you to be on Wendy Williams talking about it, but then it's so unethical for somebody to talk to you or talk about it to somebody else? Like, girl, sometimes these judges is doing too much,
No,
girl.
no, 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 no. She didn't appear on Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams just had her on the show. Wendy Williams used her journalism skills and pulled up.
Yes, girl.
She pulled up an old video of the judge when she
He's
was
out.
acting.
Yes, Jackie. Bill Cosby is out, girl. The Pudding Pop King has been released.
Girl,
That's his new name. The Pudding Pop King has been released, girl.
so do you feel? Mm,
Just ask your question, girl. We ain't monetized anyway, girl, but we gonna get our thoughts out today. What's your question? Do I feel what?
do you feel that he did it and then? Okay, so let's
You want
start
to know?
there.
Do I
Do you feel
think?
that he did it? Because I have a
Do you
series of
think that?
questions.
Ask Shaquanza. Do I feel like he did the shit? Yes, and I feel
Oh,
like
go back to the private jet.
oh, that's a private shit. I mean,
The first thing I wrote in there.
yeah, cause bitch, my voice is still at Shaquanza because I done fucked up my audio setting.
Uh,
You know how it is. So, girl,
okay.
let me fix that real fast. But in the meantime,
Because now she right. And I done talk about shit. It is what it is, girl. Everybody knows. But girl, yes, I feel like he
Ooh,
do it. Um,
Child, Mr. Pudding Pops is out. He is released.
girl, I don't want no pudding pop, honey.
I ain't never going to pudding pop. But I'm just saying, okay, but wait. This is gonna be real fucking. I don't want no pudding pop on me either, though. Like, I ain't never thought he was cute like that anyway, girl. So for that alone, I probably would have been offended if I was in the room and he tried to, granddaddy, stop. You already know you gotta pay lights, water, car note, and everything. You ain't even gotta give me no Quaalude. Just cut me my check.
Did
That's
you know what
it,
I had to do for this money?
child. Well, I guess they let him out just in time because, child, it looked like it took about 3 people to help him about that car. So he's about to go any day now.
Wait, why she call that car a kid? She said, "Is that a kid?"
It is a kid. I was like, they couldn't pick him up and y'all done ran to this man money with all his legal fees and he can't even get a black car service. They picked him up in a Kia.
A
But
black car
Bill
service,
has
a
always
Kia
been real
Rio
careful with his
at that.
money. He's been real careful with his money, and then we found out all these payouts. That's why you were so careful with your money, because you was still paying folks because of indiscretion.
And you know
Mm.
why his wife is sitting over there. So I want to speak on that too. Well, before we get on the wife, let's talk about. I do think
Oh,
uh, I don't want to believe it, but I do think something happened. If not with one of them, some of them, not all of them.
Yes,
Because you
yes.
don't see a nigga going to court that calm, that cheery and happy and smiling. You know when a nigga got a little coin, he just assumed that, because he got the top lawyer, that he gonna be scot free and all of the things. He was a little too happy, a little too. He had his story too together that he had this old blind. Oh, I'm going blind, which he might be, but he was
It
putting it.
looked
He
like
was
he could
putting
see when
on.
he was leaving
He was
today, or
putting
maybe
on.
it was the angle. I don't know. I think his glaucoma was cured when he was walking out. I don't know. I don't believe in throwing out all these ailments because you got to be. If you did it, if you did the crime, I don't care nothing about your ailments, honey. You did what you did.
What was it? The
well,
episode of Martin or Living Single when that white woman went to court and she had that neck brace on. She was in a wheelchair, and then to come to find out, they said she couldn't dance, so she got out the wheelchair and started dancing and doing cartwheels and shit.
Don't be
You know what
trying
I'm
to pull
talking
the sympathy card. Nivea said he back to popping puddings. I can't. I hope
He's
not.
out.
Somebody,
He's the
somebody
pudding
blocked
popper.
Nivea's phone.
Somebody take Nivea's phone. She seems like she done had the day that I had because she's ready to talk her shit too. I was
Nivea
tired
over
of
there
being polite
drinking.
to hoes today.
Nivea over
Child,
there
he ain't
drinking and
had too
talking
much
shit.
glaucoma because he's already on Twitter tweeting and thanking his fans and his supporters.
Girl. See, that's why I
Girl.
think something
On Twitter. Yes,
something
girl,
happened.
come on.
And Camille was too calm. Well, Camille was calm because she was like, "Baby, whether he go to jail or not, I'm still rich."
I
So
mean, I done stacked my coins.
she said, "My name ain't on nothing, but this inheritance."
But this bank account in the Cayman Islands, sorry. Bill, you got your funds? She ain't said shit.
Would you?
No.
Period.
I done stayed this long because as quiet as it's kept, I feel like I don't think that he was 100% innocent. Let me just say that. And I felt like she knew what the hell was going on. So girl, don't act shocked and surprised now. Stay your peace. Stay your course. Continue on consistently, girl. You've
And the
been
only
there. Don't run
reason,
and go nowhere now. Stay what
and
you're
the only
doing.
reason that Andrea Kelly is talking because R. Kelly didn't have no coin. Nah. Had R. Kelly had a coin, do you think she'd be
And
doing all
one
these
paying no
Someone
child
had a
documentaries?
support
coin.
because baby,
No coin
Do you think
over.
she'd be doing all these documentaries and TV shows? She'd
that's
be
how she
sitting
making
over
her
there
coin is
sipping real
making
cute.
kids.
She'd be sitting
Girl.
over there sipping real cute like Camille.
So now everybody that came out about Harvey, actors, actresses, whatever the current term is, honey, and there was no, I mean, everybody, you even have, hold up. So here's the difference with Harvey and Bill. You actually have people knew that his harassment was going on. Quentin Tarantino actually said the father figure Harvey Weinstein's harassments was known by everybody.
Everybody.
Everybody knew the girl from Charm came out and said she been
Everybody
talking
knew
about
he
it.
was doing this.
Oh yeah, Rose. Mm-hmm.
That's why
So
that's why her career ended.
in this situation,
I think it's because of those lips.
it
That's why
wasn't
her
even
career
a
ended.
payoff. It wasn't even a
Go
payoff
to sleep,
situation
Coco.
for Harvey because he had the keys to Hollywood, owning all those studios and stuff. People was just like, we not gonna say nothing.
This shit is because of her lips.
What?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
He said it was because of Rose McGowan's lips that her career ended. I said the reason her career ended was because she kept telling Harvey Weinstein this bitch talking about something. It was because of her lips that her career ended.
Child, they
Because
put
she
a halt
kept
to
talking, she
everything.
kept telling him no. And people let it happen because they were afraid.
But she was the only one. And you know what? To be honest, she wasn't the only one because if you remember,
Yep.
his wife was a
Mm-hmm.
designer, and he used to force the girls to wear his wife's
Close.
clothes to get her brand popular.
Bitch, talking about an influencer. Okay? Like, so now he facing all these years in prison. Everybody, oh my God, he did that to me too. Now, girl, I'm not going to take away from your experience, okay? I want you to get the therapy that you need. I want you to heal yourself. Do what needs to be done to get yourself together. But I don't want to hear about what he did to you because you didn't say shit to help the other women behind you to kind of be a little bit more safe and secure. And I understand it's a picky situation, right? You looking at your coin. But if you ain't got shit before, the only thing you gonna go back into not having shit, there's no way that I would sit there, let somebody do that to me and not say nothing, and then watch all of my fellow girls, sissies, bro sister sissies, whatever you want to call them, come in and get victimized by the same person. I can't do it. As for me, I can't do it. So I don't want to hear you say shit now. Go to therapy, girl. Get what you need silently, like you've been doing silently.
I'm not
Silently.
victim shaming. I am not victim shaming at
I'm
all.
not
But
victim shaming. I'm not.
But
But
you
it's
know
I
what?
am
almost
with
like
you.
somebody saying, it's almost like somebody watching me go across the street, trip over something and fall on my fucking face, and then be like some girls. So like I saw you, I did the same thing happen to me, and I was gonna say something, but I didn't. Now, bitch, I wanna pop you in your face, bitch, because you was gonna say something and you didn't, and
But
I
you
done
know
got
what?
fucked up because you ain't said nothing.
But you know what?
Chicken butt.
Some of those girls, some
I
of
say the
those
same thing.
girls, because you know, like when you're in a certain industry or a certain community, like let's be honest, when you're in the gay community, stuff travels faster amongst us, and we know stuff, and we've been knew stuff for years. Case in point, old dude from New York Undercover. The girl's been talking about him specifically
Malik,
for years, Malik Yoba. So when he came at his trans and trachea and all of the things, okay, fine. We've been knew that, so it really wasn't a shock to the girls in the community. So I believe the same thing happens in Hollywood circles and all of the things. You've been
that's
knew about
fair.
that, but you wanted to go over there to get to come up and do all of these things, and you
So
already
that's
knew
going
about
back
it.
to what I
That's
said.
why you
When
went
you walk
to
through
them
them,
hotels and stuff with no manager and no support system.
you walk through the fiery gates of hell with no fireproof suit on, without a fire marshal or fire team behind you, girl, and then complain because you got burned.
The same thing about the girls in Hollywood who already know about the boys on the DL, and it's a known thing, but the girls overlook it, and it's the little hidden secret or whatever. They already know who in Hollywood get down. Vivica and all the girls on that show over there, and they already be knowing the tea. It's like
They
when you're in
do.
certain communities and certain circles, you already know the inside stuff.
That's just like everybody who make an appointment at the massage studio upstairs. I'm gonna tell them, baby, you probably gonna get touched on inappropriately before you leave.
All right. Happy ending.
Just letting you know. Oh, you already knew? Okay, just looking out. That's probably why you going there. But I'm just saying, in some situations, not all. And once again, before somebody take this shit, chop it up, and make it something that it ain't, get the help that you need, get the therapy that you need, get the support that you need. But some of these people walked in this situation knowing damn well what was going to happen and then wanted to cry about it later. Girl, you could have said no and still been
Well, and I was
going.
about to say that. So do
You
you
could
feel
have
like
said no.
Mhm.
even if they did go into that situation and then once they got there, it wasn't what it seemed. So again, once they say no,
You had a chance to leave.
And for the ones that
no, I'm
didn't have
saying
a chance to leave,
once they tell him no or whatever, anytime and they try to say it in school, girl, anytime somebody say no, the sexual act is over with, and that's more so if you continue, it's considered rape.
right? And it's
Correct.
in some situations, from what we read about, in with Harvey, not necessarily Bill, because in Bill's situation they were drugged. In
Mm.
Harvey's situation, allegedly, in Harvey's situation, it was a no, and he
It was
still
more of a
forced himself
force.
and made them.
Right.
It was an actual rape. And for those that wasn't strong enough to get him off of them, I'm not saying that you were in the wrong. Because you're never wrong when somebody forced themselves on you. The power that you have is by speaking up, even if that means you losing what you thought was a part of your future. You gotta fight for
Mhm.
yourself. And
And to the women out there,
if you didn't, I understand it. I just feel like keep your mouth closed now. That's just kind of how I feel about it. I don't want to hear about it right now. And it may be
Well, they said they feared
insensitive,
for their job.
but it
They
is what it
feared
is.
they feared
their
for
careers,
their careers,
yeah.
right?
I get it. But I'm not feeling like some, oh my God, girl, that happened to me too. Bitch,
Right.
Now, after
I see
all of
what you're
these
I'm
Me
going
saying.
to continue
Too's,
to go
it's
to
like,
therapy.
girl, after 20 and 25 years, girl, you should have just kept it to yourself. Like,
That's all I'm saying.
not
I
saying,
mean,
I'm like, child, if you want this job, they touch you here.
and be prepared to be touched if you want to grow.
Honey.
And That's a part of the job requirements. You gotta be touched to be okay with it. Let them folks know. Coco, you ain't lying. Let them know.
I'm just saying.
Well, you want to become part of management? Well, all of us had to go through initiation, and we had to get touched.
You had to do the pinky test.
And it wasn't by an
test to get
angel.
management.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna like it, but we call that initiation, hazing, bumped in, jumped in, pudding popped in, whatever you want to call it. That's what happens around here, and all of us been through it. What was the show that I was watching? It was some show where the men was it was on the show was called when they had the whole night every year with the Purge. So it was the season show of the Purge, the TV show, not the movie. And so that night, the lady.
There's a TV show of the Purge.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's a series. It's seasons out there.
Really good.
And at one season, the one lady who had been working for this guy, she worked hard. She felt that he was being a little biased, but she was a black female. She was working hard. She excelled well. She had to work 20 times harder than anybody else just to make partner. But on that one particular night, he was like, y'all stay in the building, we gonna have guards there, etc. But she paid somebody to kill him during the Purge, and then she went to try to stop it. Well, she gets there, and she see all the people who are in the office that work for her that are of power, that the men are doing whatever the fuck they want to do with them. They done kidnap these women, put them in cages, they're raping them, they're doing everything. Oh. And one lady knew it was happening and said shit. Didn't say shit. So then that night, old girl gets out, and she even saves old girl when she shouldn't have, because I felt like, bitch, she's like, girl, please help me. Don't let this happen. She said, relax, girl. It'll be over, and you'll be fine. Oh, bitch, when I get out, you stand with these nasty motherfuckers getting burned down since you so pro it. Those are the ones that I'm talking about. Don't say nothing, girl. Just continue to do what you've been doing. That's between you, God, and your therapist. I don't want to hear about it because I'm going to look at you like this.
So do you think that the girls that don't say anything and the girls that just stand back and record are the one and the same?
I do.
They're the same person. Yes, absolutely.
And I think that you need to be charged with an accessory to the fact.
Exactly. Right.
That's just unless he had a gun to your head saying he was going to shoot you and kill your family and you got proof of that, that's different.
Nah, unless it's somebody already on the phone calling 911 and you just recording and
doing what you got to do to survive the situation. Okay, that's fair. But if you ain't and you helping recruiting and you know about it, when I get Ray and Raynisha and them to whoop his ass, they whooping yours too.
Period.
Right.
I'm suing you and him.
We're getting the address too. Yes, they are.
So yes, God, if y'all just join, honey, the Pudding Pop King, Bill Cosby is out, and Harvey Weinstein is now in. He is starting his 23-year sentence, girl. And
wait,
I hope they did.
He just not going to jail?
Just now, girl.
Just now,
so
yeah.
It is funny that Bill get out and Harvey go in on the same day, girl. You can't tell me that's coincidence.
Girl, they probably swapped out the cell.
Right. They were like, oh,
bitch, I'm dead.
Somebody got to go. We only have one elderly cell.
And they thought we was going to be like,
why is it when white women go to jail?
Like, how will they know? They will never know. Now that we know we watching.
Girl, they kind of look like the white and black versions of each other.
I'm just saying, and both of them was going in on walkers and stuff. Harvey, stand up, bitch. Your knees are strong. You one of them evil motherfuckers that it take a long time to die anyway. Girl, come on. You know the evil one, so girl, stand up. Your knees are strong. Ain't no wrong with you. You better have a good back because when you go to jail, girl.
You froze.
Coco, can you see me?
Yeah, girl, I
can
see
you.
Girl, you can. Hold on.
Right. Right. Girl, Girl, ain't nothing wrong
I'm
with
talking
you.
about no, you
Stand up.
frozen.
You got money. You got a clean bill of health. Don't try that. You better
So you
be
don't
trying
think
to get with some
nothing is
type of
wrong with
top-notch nation up in
Uncle
jail,
Harvey?
girl, because you might become
Bitch, I'm
suddenly
dead.
Susan.
Y'all playing. Girl,
So
why is it
Uncle
when white
Harvey
women
is
go to
trying to do a
jail?
bill
Girl,
because he
why
being
is it when
carried.
white women go to jail, they go to the Martha Stewarts of the things?
Do
When the black,
they?
shall we go
I
down the
don't think
list?
that's
Where's the ones who had that scam for the college? What they do federal
that's
time
what
They
at?
I'm
went,
saying. The
they
one that
went
had this
to a little prison where,
like a
girl, it
camp.
was,
They went
girl,
to the
they
vineyard
had ironed um
curtains and
prison
things.
prison uniforms.
Oh,
They
They iron
had,
what?
it was very Lily of the Valley type of prison, very
So
I
she was in some type of
crochet
camp.
in the yard. It was very, girl, I can go get a salon haircut at any time. Pull back in a ponytail, girl, type of tease feathered to one side. I was like,
I just want to
what
know. So I
what
just
kind
read
of prison?
something. Tarantino is talking about. I just wish I had done more. I wish I had
Mm.
talked to the guy. I wish I had sat him
Tarantino.
down. Yes, that's the one who does all those great movies.
I know who he is, but
Sat him down and had the uncomfortable conversation. I didn't know anything about the rapes, girl. You better say that or anything
Mm.
like that.
period.
But I knew he was like, I chalked it up to the boss chasing the secretary around the desk.
Mm. So you thought it was a cat and a mouse game, but no one
Quentin!
Is
ever
he
got
trying to
caught.
clear his
Quentin!
name or is he trying to commit himself?
Quentin! Quentin! Once again, girl, why is you even saying anything, girl? Quentin! That's like having that
I
one
need
uncle that
him.
you know touch. That's like having that one uncle in the family that you know be messing with the kids, and you still let them kids go around and you ain't. Well, we heard things, but we don't really know. If you heard,
Mm.
you still protect. I ain't heard about nobody who, well, I protected them just in case, and they came up like having a fucked up ass life. It was all a win. You ain't gotta say nothing but be like, some, nah, baby girl, come over here and stay with me. When I go to the store, you go to the store with me. When I go outside to take the trash, you walk to the trash can with me. Like, what's the
And that's why
harm?
people can't leave their kids when they say it take a village. It don't take no village no more because the village don't act right. That's why people don't want to leave their kids with nobody now. The village fuck the family, okay? How about that? No comment. Oh, that was
Because
too
you said
soon.
it right. In that situation where people don't say nothing, the aunts and uncles don't say nothing, the cousins don't say nothing, it is the
But
village.
everybody know.
But everybody know. So you just keep adding bodies because you being what? What are you being exactly? What is it? What is it? So you didn't say nothing then, Quentin, because what? But now you saying something. Like, girl, shut up.
Because he was in his career not being bothered. He was full of white privilege in
Your movies was
another
being
lane.
made. Your budgets were being met and exceeded.
Your friend was pushing them.
Mm.
You
I
got to
wish I had.
hire who you wanted.
He further said, I wish I had talked to him. I wish I had set him down and gone. Harvey, you can't do this. You gonna fuck up
Then you
everything.
wouldn't have had no budget, no movies, no
You
title, no
No.
career.
Yo, we would have known about your movies in the massive way that we know about them. They would have been more like, NPS, National Public Broadcasting System, or something like that.
He would have been sitting over there bald head like Rose McGowan.
Just don't say
Try and
nothing.
pre-pump lips.
Is what I'm
Leave
saying.
her lips alone.
Oh.
Let me look up Rose McGowan first of all.
She was
Y'all,
on
we
Charm.
sorry.
Child, she looked like a barracuda fish
No, she didn't.
Her!
She
with a
has a
guppy
unique
mouth.
look. Yeah, she was on Charm. She
Oh,
replaced
I
Prue.
love her. So wait a minute. He tried said, no, ma'am.
She was
Good
one
for
of the
you,
ones that came
girl.
out. Yes, she.
Good for you, ma'am.
But
You
she's not
put.
the only one. She's not the
She's
only
not
one
the
that
only
spoke
one that said
publicly
no.
about him.
You right.
It's girls that have been on the red carpet. I think not Amy Winehouse. What's mm,
Did you say Amy
the white
Winehouse?
girl?
Amy
White,
Winehouse.
not Amy Winehouse. What's the other? It's another crazy rock star white girl.
Not crazy.
Britney Spears.
Bitch, I said
These
rock
two.
star. No, that came out and spoke about him. What's the girl? I think she was on the
I don't
episode
know.
of
Let's look up the list of Harvey's folks.
No, I don't think this girl was a victim though. I think she just spoke out about it.
Let's look at the list.
Oh,
Like
but she was one of the ones
back
that
in the
knew.
day. Like back in
Oh
the day.
wait. Oh my God. It's got names on here I didn't know about.
It's a lot of
Well,
them.
I still said what I said, but I mean, look at him though. Oh, Crater Face,
I'm sorry, I'm not going to
Beaver.
your hotel room at night.
I mean,
I think business hours are
But some
between
of
9
them
to 5.
said the reason why they went to the hotel was because, you know, when they stay at fancy hotels, it's like a full service, so they have like the restaurant in the lobby and stuff like that. And okay, but how did you end up
But
in
how
his
did
room?
correct? Why are you
oh
in the
my
room?
God, these babies. And
And I
him
think
just looking like the sucker. He look like his. Ugh,
I
he
think
just.
they lure them into the hotel, like the lobby area, and then they be like, okay, well, I have a contract for you or something up in the room. So I think that's how they
Oh
would get them
well,
upstairs.
call my manager. Well, you know, if you don't do it now, the opportunity ain't gonna stand. Well, girl, listen. Let me tell you something. Let me
I
tell
gotta
you
go
what I'm
pick
doing
my
right
kids
now.
up, girl. I'll
Let
see you
me tell you
tomorrow.
something.
Child. Oh, I gotta go
Well,
shampoo
that
my
means.
refrigerator, girl.
Well, that means I'm gonna have to eat White Castle another night, right? Because I'm not
Period.
gonna make no money.
You eating fancy over that White Castle, girl. I'm gonna have to eat peanut butter and jelly another night, girl. What you talking about?
Oh, good evening.
I'm just saying. Oh, wait, what
Well,
did you say?
let me bust open this other can of tuna fish, girl.
Oh Lord.
Oh no,
Okay,
he didn't.
Lupita said, first of all, I know what you do.
Nibby,
You
don't
look
tell me
like
that.
that uncle that they warned me about.
Baby, Lupita would have had all of Africa on his ass. Okay.
Wakanda forever.
Mm.
Okay, Anthony. Girl, that took me out.
We gonna close this out with that.
This
They
bitch
are
is
making a
chocolate
2,
already.
and it's supposed to be released next year. So Black Panther 2. And they say they want to take their time and do it right so that Chad would be proud of the work
I'm glad they're not
that
rushing
they're
it.
doing.
I'm
I'm
glad
glad
they
too.
just doing it. I don't understand why.
Girl, come on, sis.
Because he died, they didn't want to recast him or remake the movie. Not remake it, but do a second part. I'm like,
I can
I understand.
understand.
But people
I
die
can,
all the time and they still go
oh,
on and do sequels and this and that. I'm sorry,
blasphemous.
but he didn't die
With
in the
all the
movie.
different Supermans and Batmans that's been out there, girl, I
And
can
Jokers,
appreciate the sentiment. I can appreciate, because hell, the one Joker that died, they had another damn Joker movie 2
next
days
year,
later. Like,
the following year.
oh, we sorry. So next tomorrow we coming out with the other version. Like, bitch,
But
fuck
you know
it.
how black people get, oh, I don't, then they gonna be judging and, oh, they should have left that alone. Why they remake the movie and this and that. They remade the movie because it made billions of dollars. Let's be clear, you hoes went out to go see it, so they're not gonna just not
And
make the
when you
movie.
saw it the first time, although we know Chad is great at what he does, we still didn't know how great they were going to be shown until we saw it. So just trust that they'll make it just as great, girl.
Mm-hmm.
And then we gotta move on. And black people still gotta work.
And if they don't, just best believe it will get roasted.
So Y'all, I just want to thank y'all for coming through with me because I had to talk my shit. They told me that Bill was out. I was like, yes, come on, Pudding Pop King. And then they told me that the other was in. I was like, girl,
Why does this Kip? They should have been cellmates.
So they probably did a face swap.
Come on, face off.
I was going to say something, but I'm going to let it go. Anyway, did y'all hear that Keith Sweat and Bobby Brown going to do a versus tomorrow?
Who?
Keith Sweat and Bobby Brown.
Who?
Ooh! Don't do Keith Sweat like that.
Not Keith Sweat. It's more Bobby Brown.
Keith Sweat have enough
Bobby
hits
Brown
to keep up with
actually
Bobby
had some
Brown?
amazing albums. Keith Sweat had that first album that I remember. The first
I hope
album
you're
is
not
the only
singing
album that
live.
was a bop for me.
Do Keith Sweat have enough hits to keep up with Bobby Brown's career?
That
That's
first
all.
album, every track on that first album was a hit.
No. That wasn't the
I'm
question.
trying to be nice.
Tell me that was the question.
The first album was everything. Everything after that, girl.
Honey.
I'm just saying.
He should have did a versus with Al B.
I hate
Shore.
when she do that.
I was trying to be nice because I was like, shit, girl. I don't know nothing else after that.
Wait, she gonna answer the question to what you wanted to answer the question.
Tell me I was trying to be
Oh my
nice,
God.
girl.
I'm trying to be nice. And then somebody said,
Bitch, hold on. Girl cry.
you just told us about it and you talking about tomorrow? That's going to be the lowest views versus ever.
Bitch, I'm crying. I can't.
Make
I
it last
thought
forever is
Soulja
all I
Boy
can say,
and
girl.
Bow Wow was
Try
going
to
to be the
make it
lowest,
last
but
forever.
hey,
Oh no, the girls go up for Bow Wow, and so those girls, for whatever reason, are still considered relevant. I don't know why. And not shading their
Bow Wow
because
careers.
he's
still,
working with Nicki
Not
Minaj.
Bow
shading their
Wow.
careers.
But
But
Soulja Boy still got shit coming out.
Yeah, he's working with
And
Nicki
every
Minaj.
single he
Nicki
put
Right.
out
Minaj.
is a hit.
I'm like, what? I'm like,
I didn't
please.
know he was on the song that was on the radio
A lot of
I'm like,
people didn't even know it was him. That's what's so crazy about it.
because all
What
these
about the
niggas
one
sounded
he
like.
did with? What about the song that that Soulja Boy did with Nicki? Yes, bitch, yes.
I still don't know what it is.
Honey,
I was like, for a moment,
Bow
I
Wow
was
said,
like,
why you gotta play that 3 times?
But wait,
Because
I was
he
like,
had
when
different
I heard
features on
that
it. I
song,
heard about that.
you heard about what?
The song he played with Nicki on it, he played it. It was a remix. I think he played the original version. Then Nicki was on the remix, and then he had another person on the remix. So that's why he kept playing the song.
I was like, okay.
Well, that means
'Cause I
y'all
think-
watched it. I didn't watch it.
No,
so
I heard
don't know.
about it because they was talking about it on the breakfast. So they was like, he kept playing the song, and they had a recording of him talking about, oh, Nicki Bow Wow get mad. He get mad.
It was the shade back and forth for me. I loved it.
I definitely like Soulja Boy's confidence.
Oh, he's very
It's-
Drake.
Drake,
Draco.
but here's the thing. When he comes, I don't care if it's facts or if it's made up or whatever. He make that shit believable. By the time he done
Yeah.
talking, you like,
Mm-hmm.
First of all, Soulja Boy has a reason to be confident, honey. Okay, check your
he
thing.
what? It always goes back to the dick for you.
Always.
It ends, is the omega, the alpha, and the omega.
Well, it goes back to
The beginning,
for Bow Wow
the
as
middle,
well.
and the end.
Well,
I'm gonna have to
y'all
use
watch the
Island No
verses
Offense.
tomorrow
Good night.
and make that album last forever. Y'all take y'all 30-minute break and watch the verses with Keith Sweat and Bobby Brown. It's gonna be mostly Bobby Brown because Bobby Brown got more hits. Albums, features.
Career.
Now, Keith Sweat got more plays.
He got
I
more
don't think
what?
I'll be watching that one.
Plays.
Oh, really?
Like the Chitlin Circuit plays?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
When you said play, I thought you meant more airtime. I was like, oh no.
No. Plays is
Oh,
in
okay.
off-Broadway.
Some of chicken
The
circuit
one that
plays.
my
Genuine.
cousin produced. You know.
Genuine.
Mm. Genuine actually got more hits than...
Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm.
You trying to say that Genuine don't have more hits than Keith Sweat?
Hmm.
Okay, Keith Sweat
Baby,
got more hits on one
that pony is a full
album.
grown horse now,
Keith,
okay?
okay, so Keith
Matter
Sweat
of fact, he
has
needs to
more
remake
hits.
this song, okay?
He got more hits on one album because that one album was fire. I kept playing side A and B of the tape because that's when it came out. Tapes were still out.
This bitch said side A and side B.
It was fire. There was a right and a wrong way to love somebody. Ooh, you're a big girl now. No more daddy, little girl. Ooh. And then he just metamorphosed into like a turtle. He's just like the resting turtle now. But anyway, y'all
The
watch the
only
30-minute
Keith
version
Sweat song
tomorrow.
I can think of is Twisted. Because I had that on cassette. Yes. You know.
Oh, uh-huh. You
Oh, that was
got
the
me.
You
wasn't that
got
the
me
sophomore album?
twisted. Oh, you got me twisted, baby.
Oh no,
Who was
that
it?
was
It was
Girl,
like a
on
girl.
Don't Stop
did
Your
you see
Love.
when he
That was on the freshman album. Yeah.
stormed the stage at the Hoodie Awards, girl, because he was mad that Steve Harvey didn't book him? So he came out on
Mm.
the stage anyway, talking about how you gonna come to my city and not book me. And then he performed. Bitch, I was rolling.
So to the Divas and Jivas and the House of Savon members, she told me to tell y'all that make sure that you guys have sent her your shirt sizes, because most of you are at the 4-month mark and she should be sending out your t-shirts very soon. So make sure that she has your numbers, your sizes, and your address and all that good stuff, okay? You right, Anthony Brown. I do have more hits than no, not Genuine. Genuine has some hits. We still talking about Keith Sweat.
Really?
All right. Good night, y'all babies. Thank you so much. Hold on 1 second. Listen, y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, honey. We was talking about Bill, the Pudding Pop King, being out of jail, girl. We found out today. We had to congratulate him, and then we had to send our condolences over there to the Harvey Weinstein family. Girl, it's your turn. Oh, sorry. It's your turn, Harvey. Hoping they did your shit right. Well, you don't get out on technicality. I'm just saying. Y'all, good night. Mwah! And we about to be out because, girl, I'm tired. And I'm ready to go rest my soul.